Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into Natas, a wargame from OverTheWire designed to sharpen and improve your web security skills. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Now, let's jump in and start hacking our way through Natas. The level I'm going to do will be level 9. Besides taking normal approach to do this level, I more like to demonstrate how to use Python, and also I will code one of fantastic web shell for you. Okay, I think you cannot see this over internet a lot. Okay, so now we can copy the address or a URL of this level as a starting point, and then we can head over to Kali Linux. Make sure I disable the proxy first. Now we can press enter. We are required to supply the username, no problem, Natas 9, and also we can copy the password from notebook and we can paste into this field. Click sign in. Apparently, this application or this level is providing us the function to find words containing some characters like A. We can search, and all words contain A will be retrieved. So maybe there'll be some kinds of command running at the background like a grep. Okay. However, because this level is not so complicated, the author or the creator of this series has already given us the link to view its source code. We can open link in new tab. Indeed, there is a block of PHP code. Here, the first line is set the key variable, but now is empty or none. Okay, and then we'll check to see whether request, the request like a post. This is the special array which contains the requested by the browser. Okay, if the request array, this is the array, and if the array has a key needle, I think if we go back to the browser, if you submit this A, as you can see here, the needle is put into the query string in this request, and the method is get rather than post. Besides the needle, and also another query string is submit. Okay, so there are two parameters or two keys for this request array. And if request array has key needle, and then the value of this key will be set to key variable. Okay, and then we'll have another if statement. If the key is not empty, then we'll run the following command. Here, pass through is like a system function of PHP. Simply we can run command. Here, the command to be executed is grep. I think we have already used grep a command a lot. This can, search information from the, from the string or from the file. This case is from the file dictionary, and with option of -i. This means ignore case or case insensitive, and then this would be the keyword. Okay, so every time we submit different keyword, I think the result would be different. Okay, so I think now it's clear what the application is behaving. Next, here is also it's very straightforward. This command exists, command injection vulnerability. So how to test the such vulnerability? I'd like to show you, and I also recommend you do this way as well. We can turn the proxy to Burp Suite. If you don't know how to use this plugin of the Foxy proxy, please let me know in the comment below. I think I've already demonstrated this technique in other videos. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Okay? And I've already turned on the proxy. Next, we can launch the Burp Suite. And click OK. Next, start Burp Suite. Okay, and then we can navigate to proxy tab. Make sure to turn on intercept option, and we can trigger another request search, and then we can get the request by the Burp Suite. So how to do next? We can send the request by right click this area, and then we can send it to repeater module. You know, in this module, we can manipulate every field of this request. This case, we want to manipulate the query string, for example. So how about to put, so I think you know the command injection. We just use some kinds of operator, or some character like here is column. If the, the comma doesn't work, maybe we need to use other types of operator like a vertical bar. Okay, so we can try the comma first, like ls, and then we can send it again. As you can see, I think the ls submit. So ls, the file has been retrieved. So also we can, for example, run command like id and send id, but nothing returned. Interesting. Output id. So what's the command? Here I think we can copy this command. We need to analyze this command. Put over here. So if we put something like AB and ID, oh, I think this command cannot be executed. To run this command, maybe we need to put another comma. Okay, so I think now no problem. We can put the comma and send it again. As you can see, this time we can get the output of the ID command, no problem. So what we have to do next, our job is to retrieve the password for the next level. As you know, in this series, the password is stored in this file. We can copy this one and paste over here. Of course, we are interested in level 10. We can copy and put over here. We can send it. However, we didn't get what we expected, because I think the reason for this is caused by, missing encoding, or specifically URL encoding. So how to do? Very easy. We can, oh, sorry, I think I forgot to put the cat and send it again. So we got the error bad request. We need to, encode this query string to make it work. we can copy, or just we can copy and go to the decoder or encoder module. We can encode as URL. We can copy and go back to repeater module again, and we can replace this by encoded command. Send it again. As you can see, now we can successfully retrieve the password for the next level. Fantastic, right? So I'm not going to end the video here. Next, I'm going to show you how to use Python to code our own simple web shell. Okay, so now how to do? Let me open up the editor of PyCharm and right-click the folder what we are working on, and new Python file. We can use any name like Natas 9, and we need to import some modules or classes as before, or as previous level. Import request module, and also we can import the HTTP basic authentication. This is a class. So I think that's all we have to import for this program. First of all, we can initialize the instance for this class HTTP basic authentication. We need to give two arguments, Natas 9, this is the username, and also the password. We can get the password from notebook. Okay, what I'm doing, so we can, I think there's some problem. We can copy from here and paste between single quote. So next, because we want to, I think also we can define the base URL. We can copy it from the browser and paste in here. Because we want to code our own web shell, so this shell or this utility can allow the user to run any command, okay, or commands what the user wish, of course, under or with the privilege of a current user. Okay, so how to do? This means we need to have the while loop, while true, and then we can, capture the user's input or command input. Okay, here user inputs command to run. Okay, so next, how to do? We need to, of course, we need to construct the parameters. So I think the request module is so powerful. Even we do not need to manually encode our parameters or query string. But before we do that, we need to get its request query string. So how to do? We can, here proxy, we can copy it from here, or you can get it from the developer tool of a browser. Okay, the parallel, you can use any name, and this should be a dictionary. So we need to convert the string to a dictionary. AB and the comma. Okay, and then we can copy here. This should be the key, and column, and this is the value for this key, submit. Okay, of course here we want to run command. So how to do? We can, first of all, we use the semicolon to end the previous information or previous part of the command, And then maybe we can use formatted string. Okay, so how to do? We can use curly brace. And in the end, also we need to put the comma to ignore the remaining part of the command. I mean, the command is this one, okay? I will ignore anything after the semicolon. Let's go back. So here, this is the whole we need to, we need to put something. For example, here, this should be command. And here, and we need to strip the space, any space before the command or after the command. And also we can have the condition. If command is quit, we just break out of this loop. Okay, so I think that's all for the request parameters. Now we need to send this request to the web application. Response requests get URL, this is base URL, and authentication argument basic, and parameters, because I'm using the same name. Sorry, I forgot to import the regular expression module, because I do not want to the markup data. I just want to get the output of the command which is executed. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, we can run the program first, and then I'll come back to to put the to use the regular expression module to extract the information. Okay, so now we can print response text to see whether the program can work to this point, up to this point. Okay, now we can run like ID. Yes, the command can be executed no problem, without a problem, right? So what I mean, just I said I need to use the regular expression module because any other markup or information data in the web page I do not need, right? So we can copy this one and go to the website of this website, and then I've already of course made a copy earlier. So we can use this regular expression to extract the this line. Okay, any other information would be excluded. Very important, we need to put this option .all, because as you see, the information will be across multiple lines. So the single dot normally this will mean any character except the line break. Okay, but here this case I want to the dot to include the line break. So this is the reason why I need to use this option. Okay, so now we can copy this regular expression. Now go back. So now we can define the variable pattern over here. Next, we can use the regular expression. It's a method to find all pattern, and the string response text. But just I said, sorry, not response. Just I mentioned earlier, we need to put the option of .all. Okay, this the returned value is a list. In this case, just one item in this list. So we can put the index of 0, and then we can print out the result. Okay, so now let's go back to the terminal to run our program one more time. We can run like ID. As you can see, Now the output is very clean. I think you have already know what I'm talking about. And now we can run command who am I. And also, if you want, we can get out the password for the next level. As you see, the password for the next level is stored in this file. We can copy and paste over here. We do not need to encode. Request module has already done that for us. As you can see, I think very, very beautiful, right? So I think that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.